The Vex controlled nearly 70% of the known galaxy. Their massive warships drifted like metal mountains through the void, casting shadows across entire worlds. No species dared resist them, at least not twice. The price of rebellion was extinction, and the Vex collected that price with brutal efficiency. Admiral Gresh stood on the command deck of the Subjugator Asterisk, watching as another planetary defense system crumbled under their assault. The indigenous population, a race of arthropoid creatures who called themselves the Myth, had fought bravely. It hadn't mattered. Final Resistance Pocket eliminated Admiral, reported his second-in-command, Officer Trek. The mining operations can begin immediately. Gresh's mandibles clicked in satisfaction. Excellent. Inform the Overseer that we've secured another resource world. The Vex Empire had grown powerful through ruthless conquest. Their biology, resembling Earth's mantises, but evolved for intelligence and tool use, made them naturally inclined toward aggression. Evolution had shaped them into perfect predators, and technology had transformed them into perfect conquerors. No species had challenged them in over 200 cycles, none except the mysterious derelict ships they occasionally found drifting in the cold emptiness between stars. Admiral! Trek's voice interrupted Gresh's thoughts. Our scout vessels have located another human vessel. Gresh's compound eyes shifted. Another sleeper ship. Status? Like the others, Admiral. Dormant. Minimal power signatures. Life support functioning at bare minimum levels. The humans were a curiosity. The Vex had discovered their sleeper ships scattered throughout the galaxy, each containing thousands of the strange, soft-bodied creatures suspended in cryogenic stasis. Historical records recovered from their databases indicated a catastrophic event on their homeworlds some 500 years ago, prompting a desperate exodus. Maintain observation protocols, Gresh ordered. If any awakening signs are detected, inform me immediately. The Vex had studied these vessels carefully. Their technology was primitive by current standards, yet contained engineering principles that even Vex scientists found impressive. More importantly, historical data recovered from earlier human ships had revealed an unsettling truth. Before their diaspora, humans had been formidable warriors. Gresh had no reason to fear long-dormant refugees. Still, caution was prudent. Aboard the Artemis IV Asterisk, a single light flickered on a control panel that had been dark for centuries. Deep in the cryogenic chamber, frost began melting from Pod 1. Commander Jack Miller's eyes opened for the first time in 487 years. The awakening sequence was automatic, triggered by proximity to a habitable star system and the detection of artificial signals. As the cryogenic fluid drained, Jack gasped, drawing his first conscious breath in nearly 5 centuries. Status report, he croaked, throat raw from disuse. The ship's AI responded immediately. Multiple contacts detected in nearby space. Non-human signatures. Hostile activity confirmed. Emergency awakening protocol initiated. Jack struggled from his pod, muscles weak but functional thanks to the neural stimulation program that had prevented atrophy during his long sleep. How many contacts? 17 vessels, largest approximately 12 kilometers in length. Jack steadied himself against a console. Wake the military contingent. First, wave only. Within hours, 500 former soldiers were awake and gathering in the ship's central briefing room. They had been selected for the Artemis mission specifically because of their combat experience. Earth's governments had hoped their skills wouldn't be needed in humanity's new beginning. Hope, as it turned out, wasn't enough. Major Anna Torres stood beside Jack as they examined the tactical display. They're harvesting the third planet. The native species appears to be fighting back, but they're outmatched. Jack nodded grimly. We've seen this before. The historical records from Earth's final days showed similar patterns when the asteroid hit. Some took advantage of the chaos, others helped. Seems like the bullies found us first. So, what's the play, Commander? Anna asked. Jack studied the display. Wake the engineers. We need the weapon systems online and prep the remaining sleeper ships in our network for remote activation. Admiral Gresh was preparing to leave the system when the alert came. Admiral, the human vessel, it's powering up. Gresh clicked his mandibles in annoyance. Impossible. Our sensors would have detected the awakening sequence hours ago. They've masked their power signature somehow, Trep reported. And, sir, we're detecting additional human vessels. 7 more have just appeared at the system's edge. Gresh felt a ripple of unease. Bring all weapons online. Target the primary human vessel. Before the Vex fleet could react, a blinding flash erupted from the asterisk Artemis IV asterisk. When it faded, 3 Vex destroyers were drifting, their systems offline. EMP technology, Gresh hissed. Primitive but effective. The human ships moved with surprising coordination, their weapon systems erupting with devastating precision. What they lacked in raw power, they made up for in tactical brilliance. On the asterisk Artemis asterisk, Jack directed the assault. The Vex had superior technology, but humans had something the insectoid conquerors had never encountered. Centuries of warfare experience against themselves. They had perfected the art of fighting against superior forces. They're breaking formation, Anna reported. Their command structure seems rigid. They don't adapt well to unexpected scenarios. Jack nodded. Target their flagship. All vessels converging fire pattern Alpha. 3 days later, Admiral Gresh stood before the Vex High Command, his carapace bearing the marks of battle. The humans are awakening throughout the galaxy, he reported. Our forces have encountered 17 active vessels. Each confrontation has resulted in significant losses. The Overseer's massive form shifted uncomfortably. How is this possible? Their technology is inferior. Their technology, yes, Gresh agreed. But their tactics, they fight like nothing we've encountered. They coordinate perfectly. They adapt. They sacrifice smaller units to gain strategic advantage. What do they want? Demanded the Overseer. Gresh's compound eyes dimmed slightly. They've transmitted the same message after each engagement. Leave the occupied worlds or be destroyed. They're not seeking conquest, Overseer. They're liberating our territories. For the first time in generations, fear rippled through the Vex High Command. They had terrorized the galaxy for so long they had forgotten what it meant to face a worthy opponent. Now they faced an enemy who had spent their entire evolutionary history fighting themselves, perfecting the art of war against intelligent adversaries. The humans had awakened, and the galaxy would never be the same.